Okay, we are back with more soap. We are up to the final 2 episodes of the first season. So I'm not going to talk a whole lot about it. We're going to get straight into it because I'm trying to do both episodes in one video. And I don't know how well it's going to go. The phone will just clip it off if I get to a certain required size. So we'll see. But I'm hoping that we can get through these last 2 videos here because it is the end of season 1. I'm wanting to find out what the court decides. I still don't think Jessica did it. I've got my friend, I've got my caffeinated beverage, and I've got my stories.
So, Jody surprised Carol by agreeing to spend the weekend with her. Corinne surprised Ingrid by walking out on her. Bert really surprised Mary by telling her he killed her first husband. And speaking of surprises, Mrs. Fine, the surprise witness, surprised everyone by testifying that she heard Jessica threaten to kill Peter Campbell. Surprised? You won't be after this week's episode of SOAP.
Corinne also very clearly threatened to kill Peter.
Jessica Tate and Mary Campbell. These are the Tates. And these are the Campbells. And this is SOAP.
Damn it.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna sleep in the bathtub.
All right. I won't do it anymore, I promise.
I don't know what's with you, Cal. I mean, we agree we're coming up here as friends, huh? Then you tell me that you've rented a 2-bedroom cottage. We get here 1 room, 1 bed. And knowing I'm gay, you're absolutely amazed when I don't turn out to be Burt Reynolds.
I thought you'd be different here. Away from everything in the country, all this clean air.
Clean hair? Carol, I'm a homosexual, not an asthmatic. Carol, you crying?
You hate me.
I don't hate you.
Yes, you do.
Carol, I don't hate you. Please stop crying.
I can't help it. I really want you and you hate me.
Carol,
gay.
I don't hate you.
It's not personal.
And now you're going to hate me even more because I can't stop crying.
Carol, I don't hate you. I could never hate you.
I meant well. I really meant well.
Oh, okay. Come here. Come on. Carol, come here now. Come on, stop crying. Carol, come here. Just stop crying, okay? Come on. Now stop. All right? Okay. It's all right. It's all right.
But Ma, Dad was a gangster. Bert said he had a gun in his ribs and he was gonna shoot him. Ma, he had no choice. He pushed him off that ledge in self-defense. For God's sake, Ma, it was my father that got killed, and I forgive him.
Danny, I just don't know. I mean, I loved your father, and now to find out that Bert killed him? It's not like he forgot our anniversary and I'm a little miffed.
Well, he's gonna be home soon. What are you gonna do?
I don't know. I mean, I've done a lot of thinking about it, but every time I sit down to think about it, I can't believe what it is I am actually sitting down to think about. My second husband killed my first husband.
What is it with you? You got a thing for killers?
Hey, were you eavesdropping?
No.
It was him.
Yeah, it was me. Listen, play your cards right and I'll get you a date with Dirty Harry.
Yeah, I think it's him. Hi.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey,
Hey,
They
Dad.
released
How
him
you doing?
already.
Bob?
hi, you killer.
Yeah, Welcome home.
So, how's things? Hi, Mary.
Hi. You're home.
Yeah. Mayor, should I put this down?
Oh, yes. Of course. Yes.
Mayor, you probably haven't yet. I mean, I don't know, but did you make any kind of decision about things?
Decision? Oh, decision. You mean about you?
Whether you want to stay married to a killer? I don't know.
No. No, I haven't.
Yeah, well, no, yes, well, no, I didn't really expect that you would have yet. I mean, this is not a decision you can make lightly.
But what it is I'm confused. I've loved you more than anything, you know that. But when you told me that you killed Johnny...
No, it's not kill, not really kill. I didn't really kill him. It's true, he ended up dead. So listen.
I tried thinking about it, but I can't. It's too huge. I've tried figuring out how I feel, but I can't. I don't know. I mean, I have no frame of reference for this. I've read Dear Abby all my life, but never ever once have I come across anything similar.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't be surprised.
And it's not like I can call a friend either, you know, and say, what did you do when your husband...
No, yes, no, I know what you mean.
I know you. I know you're not really a killer.
I'm not, Mary, I'm not a killer. I'll push her off the ledge, maybe, but a killer.
I know that. But still, it's happened. And for now, it seems to have made some sort of difference. I love you. I've always loved you. And I don't know if it will always make a difference. But for now, it has.
Oh, yeah, well, I see. Right.
Bert.
Hey, Matt, wait a minute, Matt. Now, see, it's okay. I understand. And I'm fine. Really, I'm terrific. I'm okay. I mean, I don't want any pity. I'm a grown-up. I can take care of myself. I can function. And I'm fine. I'm really going to be fine. And someday, if you want me back, you'll take me back because you love me, not because you pity me. So don't worry about it. I'll see you, kiddo.
Maybe we could try.
What?
Us. We could try and see what happens.
You mean together? Here.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. I guess this means I should tell the cab to go.
Okay.
Okay.
What about the
Tell the cab.
invisibility stuff?
How come I'm humming and you're slamming things around?
Because he's
You
gay.
don't know?
And
Because
they're
of
taking
last night.
advantage of.
Because of what I did last night.
Well, I did it too, but I'm not angry.
But I'm gay.
That's debatable.
For 25 years, I'm gay. Suddenly a girl comes on a little bit, I'm in bed with her.
You're a floozy.
It's not like I had much of a chance. I mean, you got us one room with a queen-size bed, and I sincerely hope no pun was intended. And then you cry.
Listen, Jody. I didn't exactly have to get you drunk and tie you up. I'm sorry, it was so awful.
Carol, it wasn't awful. Wasn't even unpleasant. Matter of fact, if I'd known it was like that in high school, I might have gone to the prom. And what does this make me? Imagine how confused my hormones are.
What the heck is he doing now? That's a girl, for God's sakes.
He could be bisexual.
Carol, I'm sorry. What's got me upset about this whole thing is what's going to happen to us.
What do you mean, what's going to happen to us?
How are you going to feel if I don't sleep?
Sorry, this is completely unrelated, but did she just sit down and start reading a Bible? Look at the book again when they show her, because those pages, it looked like she was reading a Bible. The morning after seducing a gay man, she's going to sit down and read the holy book.
You're not going to sleep with me again?
No.
Why?
Carol,
All the books
all my
going
life
now.
I've lived a certain way. And I don't want to change. But I love you, and I want you to be my friend. And what I'm afraid of is that if I don't sleep with you again, you won't be my friend anymore.
Jody. I love you. I'll always be your friend. I think I just want you for your body. Oh my God, do you know how many guys have said that to me?
You're terrific.
So are you.
Vincent Big Pimpin' in his robe. Anyways, I was gonna say, so it could be that Jody is bisexual, but they don't really even know what the terms to call him is at this time, because at this point it was you're gay or you're not gay. There wasn't a whole bunch of leeway. But then again, 10 episodes ago, he thought he was transsexual. So there's clearly a whole lot of confusion going on with Jody. But this woman, was her name Carol, was way too pushy. In the same way that I was mad at Corinne for being so fucking pushy with Father Ted, I don't like the way that Carol was manipulative and pushy towards Jody.
Oh, Benson, I need strong coffee. I was so worried about the trial, I didn't sleep a wink last night.
Me neither.
You were up worrying too?
Yeah?
Oh, I wish I'd known.
Yeah?
Sure. Would have had someone to talk to.
I wish I'd have known too. Because that would have put me to sleep.
I hate not sleeping. It panics me. I keep looking at the clock, thinking that even if I fall asleep right now, it still won't be enough.
I tried that exercise where you relax your whole body, starting with your toes. Worked out great. My feet fell asleep and my head stayed up.
Oh, God, I'm exhausted. I was up all night, worried sick about Mother.
You too?
You up?
And Benson?
Why didn't you call? I nearly went crazy. I tossed and turned so much I ripped the sheets.
Wonderful. Dead tired. I got to change sheets.
What a night.
He's not even in
One wink
uniform.
of sleep.
Were you up worrying too, Grandpa?
Of course I worried. Did you hear how close that mortar fire was?
Good morning, everyone.
Morning, darling.
Darling, you look tired. Didn't you sleep well?
I didn't sleep.
You didn't?
You did?
Like a hog.
Jessica, you mean like a log?
Chester, logs don't sleep. Good morning, Betsy.
Good morning, Miss Tate. Jessica, how could you sleep? Weren't you worried?
About what?
The jury goes out today.
Out where?
To decide on a verdict, Jessica.
Oh, that. Oh, don't be.
The jury's going out with the... Did we miss the entire trial, or is the only evidence the surprise witness that heard her say that she would kill him? And the fact that they found the things in her panty drawer. Seems like there should be more evidence.
Silly Chester, there's nothing to worry about.
Hey, when did Corinne get back?
What?
Corinne, she's back.
Where?
Upstairs. I went into her room, and there she was asleep.
Oh. I never thought I'd ever see your head on that pillow again.
I'm sorry, Mom. I'm really, really sorry.
Oh, there's nothing to be sorry about.
Oh, yes, there is. All my life you've been wonderful to me, and what do? I spit in your face.
Jessica doesn't remember that happening.
I don't remember that.
No, Mom, I mean I did a terrible thing to you.
No, you didn't. You didn't do anything anybody else wouldn't have done.
I had to find out. When I heard that she was my real mother, I had to go to her. I had to be with her because she was my mother, and I thought that was important. But I found out something.
What?
I found out that your mother isn't the woman who gave you her genes, but the woman who gave you her love. I had to go live with her just to find out that I belong right here with you.
Welcome home, Corinne.
I love you, Ma.
Oh.
So we're done with Ingrid?
Benson. Stop that infernal game. It's driving me crazy.
Corinne will be right down. She's just getting dressed. Oh, good. It's a good omen. Corinne's coming home is a good omen.
God knows we can use a few of those around here.
No.
Where is she?
Listen, Sven, we got enough trouble here.
Where is Corinne? I've come to take her home.
Sorry, but she is already home.
Ha!
Let's go.
Get your hands off me, you jerk. I'm not leaving till Corinne is with me.
I think that we will leave that decision up to Corinne.
Is that Ingrid Bergman?
Corinne, it was a silly fight. I've come to take you home.
I'm not going.
Oh, come on, Corinne. Let bygones be bygones.
I want to stay here. I know you're my real mother, and I'm sorry if I've hurt you, but this is my home.
I think you should leave now.
Well, you haven't seen the last of me. Just wait, all of you. You think I'm finished?
No, Swedish.
I'm not done with you. I have plans you can't even begin to imagine. And horror worse in store you would never dream of. You straight, you stupid, you lurks.
Lurks?
This family doesn't have trouble enough. We have a curse put on us by a Swedish witch. What else could go wrong?
She's back. I'm not getting it.
Good call.
Chester Tate?
You know I'm Chester Tate, you idiot. What is it?
I have here a federal warrant for your arrest. It's brought by the Securities Exchange Commission on stock fraud and manipulation. I know it comes at a bad time, but I've managed to pull a few strings so that you could make bail and be at your wife's murder trial before the jury goes out. Oh. Bet you kids are going to be lonely around here, though, come the holidays. Well, have a nice day.
And so, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, on examination of the evidence that the prosecution has presented, one could consider it substantial. But after knowing the defendant, the evidence appears flimsy, inconsequential. For we have before us, ladies and gentlemen, one of the most enchanting, open, honest, and good-hearted souls on this earth.
Oh, where?
And humble, ladies and gentlemen. Humble and good and kind and generous and loving. A person who I'm truly proud to say I'm a better man for having met. Ladies and gentlemen, I speak of Jessica Tate.
Oh, Mr. Malou. Don't listen to him.
Jessica Tate, ladies and gentlemen, is incapable. Incapable of hurting anyone, let alone taking a life.
Well, now, Mr. Malou, I wouldn't say that. Once when I was 6, I shoved my sister Mary out of the tree to see if she could fly. She couldn't. In point of fact, it was nearly 8 weeks before she could walk again.
See her honesty, I don't have to mention. You've heard it for yourself. I have nothing further to say. The best proof is right here before you. Thank you.
Your Honor. Judge.
Paul! Yes. Well, thank you very much for your summation, Mr. Malou. It was very nice. Long, but nice. My instructions to the jury are going to be brief. Since this is a capital crime, let me remind you that if the verdict is guilty, there should be no reasonable doubt. You will be sequestered in your hotel until you reach a verdict. Now, please remember, you're to discuss this case only amongst yourselves. And please, don't take the hotel towels. Try not to be prejudiced by some of this bizarre behavior you have heard here. The defendant is on trial, not her family.
Oh, God.
You will never take her. You will never take my daughter.
Don't let anybody move.
We're going to join the resistance. We're going to the mountains.
Oh, Daddy, at this time of year.
Jessica could disarm him.
Take care of it, Your Honor.
She's right there.
Put the quiet, Bernard. All right, now everybody stand back.
Daddy, it's me, Mary. Please don't do this.
Sit down. Everybody. You two.
This is the worst stalling tactic in a trial.
Now you. Beagle face. I'm taking you hostage. Me? Come on, get over there. I'm taking you to the hills. I'll teach you to insult this family, Mr. Nasty.
I love this family. This is just a game we play. It's who can be the nastiest.
Shut up, Beagle face.
Major,
Halt.
give me the gun.
Stand back.
Come on, Major. Give me the gun. Give me the gun.
He doesn't use bullets. If you're gonna do this sort of thing, plan it right.
Arrest that man.
Oh, Your Honor, what for? I mean, a little contempt of court, maybe. But he didn't do anything wrong, and he's harmless.
Harmless? He's under a doctor's care. Right? And besides, he got this way in the service of his country. That would be no way to treat a war hero. Oh, all right. Take him home.
Thank you.
Not you, Mrs. Tate. Sit down.
I have had it with you. Could you possibly make up your mind in a hurry? I mean, I cannot stand another day with this man.
Now that Jody and Carol have been more than just friends, will she settle for less? If Bert sends Mary a dozen red roses, will she forgive him for killing her first husband? Or is she really ticked off this time? Will the jury come back with a verdict of innocent? Will the jury come back with a verdict of guilty? Will the jury come back? These questions and many others will be answered on next week's episode of SOAP.
Okay, so we have one more episode in the first season. I do not think that Jessica is guilty. I've been saying that, but I still...
In last week's episode of SOAP, Mary decided to try to work things out with Bert even though he killed her first husband. Corinne decided to leave her mother, Ingrid, and return to her other mother, Jessica. Jody slept with Carol, even though he had decided not to, leaving him somewhat undecided about their relationship. And the jury went out to decide Jessica's fate. Confused? You won't be after this week's episode of SOAP. This is the story of two sisters, Jessica Tate.
This episode
and
has
Mary
different
Campbell.
sound.
These are the Tates.
Or maybe the fridge has gone off, so I'm
And
hearing
these are
better
the
now.
Campbells. And this is SOAP.
Hazards of using a fridge as a backrest.
Oh, Bert, I thought you were going to set up the bar. What are you doing?
Sitting.
I can see that, Bert.
Mary, I'm so depressed. I mean, I've ruined Danny's life.
Danny, you're not even dressed yet.
I'm too depressed to get dressed. It was all I could do to get out of bed. My life is over.
It is not.
It is. I have to spend my life married to Elaine. When they get here, I'm going to tell Lefkowitz to shoot me.
That does it. Come on, get dressed. They'll be here any minute.
It's all my fault. Everything, it's all my fault.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I pushed some guy off a ledge and ruined everybody's life. His, naturally. Danny, because Danny had to kill the man who killed his father, who's me. And because he couldn't kill me, he has to get married to that terrible girl he doesn't love, or else they're going to kill him. And your husband gets killed, and you find out later on you're married to his killer. Sure, if the guy killed me, everybody would have been better off. Except me, of course, because I'd be dead.
And me, because I love you.
You do?
I do.
But Mary,
Shh. Leave it alone. Set up a bar.
I think staying at this point kind of proves.
Campbell. Yes, my cousin.
That's his name.
That's Campbell. They made a mistake on his birth certificate. They wrote Campbell twice, and his parents thought it was illegal to change a birth certificate, so they had to call him Campbell.
Roots. I'm having a killer to cocktails, and you're doing Roots.
Why didn't I think of him before? He'll help. He lives in Australia. He's loaded.
Later. We'll talk about Australia. Later.
Danny! What? I got it.
What?
You're going to Australia, to my cousin. You'll be safe there. He lives way back in the bush country. Nobody can find his place.
Australia?
Either that or you marry Elaine.
When do I leave?
First thing in the morning.
All right.
We're all set. It's them. It's them.
Okay, everybody normal.
Act natural. Be happy.
Smile.
Nobody's opening the door.
I think we should open the door.
Yeah.
We're here! Hi, Mom. Hello.
Come on, please, give us a break.
Daddy, this is Bert and Mary Campbell. This is my father, Charles Lefkowitz.
I can see you.
Beg your pardon?
Well, aren't you the man that clicks his tongue and makes himself invisible?
It's snapping your fingers.
Do you think you're not here now?
Oh, I'm here. I'm good.
Oh, wonderful. People drop like flies from heart attacks, but they've licked invisibility.
Hey, what does it have to do with tongues?
Why don't we all sit down and have a drink?
Yeah, well, you have a little Manischewitz.
Whatever. Danny, sit. You, sit, please. I want to make this brief. Now we're going to have a very gorgeous wedding. And I'm seeing about renting Montavani and his orchestra. Now, the wedding is in 3 weeks. So if you let me know in the next few days how many people you'll be having, it would be out.
All right.
Don't forget Campbell.
Hey, look. This is right enough to tick. What's that?
That's my son, Chuck and Bob.
How do you do? Oh, yeah, I love it. He lives with a doll, and you're the one they put away. Drill 3 holes in it, I can know a perfect game.
Okay, Chick, I had it. Shut up, or I sandpaper your face.
Yes, sir. Get me out of here.
Hi.
Hey, Jody. Mr. Lefkowitz, this is my brother Jody.
Oh, the Fagula.
They love that term, don't they?
We're about to discuss the floral arrangements. You'll be good at this.
Sorry, I can't. I have a date.
Carol?
Well, you're not a Fagula.
I am.
You're both? What do they call them? AC-doocy. I think that's for you.
Well, I gotta go. Have a nice night. Nice seeing you again.
Okay. I want a few words with Danny alone.
Come, Bert. We'll show Elaine the yard.
Yard? I want to see a yard.
Shut up. You go look at the yard. Danny, I know what you're thinking. No, you don't know. Please, I do know. You don't know how you're going to marry such a rotten, disgusting pig like Elaine. You know. Hey, I was married to her mother. And you're also probably thinking of running away. Oh, Mr. Lefkowitz, please. Well, good. Because if you did run away and I couldn't find you to kill you, I'd kill your family. Bring Elaine home early. See you at the wedding.
Hey, come on, get packed. I'll call Qantas.
Bert, I can't go.
What?
Lefkowitz just told me if I run away, he'll kill all of you. What am I gonna do?
The only option.
Leave it to me to fall in love with a priest. And now I just know he's coming over here to tell me he's not going to see me again.
Well, at least if you've lost him, you've lost him to God. I lost Walter to Marilyn.
Green, Father Flotsky's here.
Tell him to come up.
Here?
Yeah.
This is a bedroom. So your pantyhose are on the floor.
Send him up.
Well, okay.
Good luck, sweetie. Oh, don't leave.
Are you sure?
Yeah, if you're here, he won't say anything bad. If you're here, he won't say anything. You better go. No, stay. I can't hear it alone.
Okay.
And don't laugh.
No.
useful.
How are you?
Her boyfriend left her. Eunice.
I'm sorry.
I can't stand it. You're not going to see me anymore, are you?
What are you talking about? Of course I'm going to see you again.
You are?
Sure.
Oh, Tim.
Hey, are priests allowed to do that? Come on.
Corinne, I've made a decision. I've decided to leave the priesthood.
You have?
Yes. And I want to be with you.
Oh.
What's wrong? I thought that would please you.
I'm scared. What if this doesn't work out?
Corinne, I just didn't have the calling. My superiors agree. My mother didn't, but they do. I'm not leaving the priesthood because of you. I'm leaving because of me.
Oh, Tim. I love you. I love you, and I want you.
You got me, Corinne.
You know what I mean.
Corinne, after we're married.
You're asking me to marry you?
No. I've gone to my superiors and asked to be released from my vows because I want to go steady.
Want to marry me?
Yeah. I want you to think about it.
And we have to wait until we're married to...
Oh, Corinne, please. Give me a break. This is not nothing I'm doing.
All right. All right. We'll wait. No lovemaking until we're married.
Good.
So what about petting?
Oh,
Necking?
come on, Corinne.
Okay. Can I hold your hand?
Jody, why can't we live together?
Carol, I'm gay. Listen, the other night was nice. It really was, and I've told you that. But I'm still gay. Hey, listen, occasionally I'll have a burrito. I'm not Mexican.
Okay, so you're gay. We can still live together.
Carol, come on.
And how can you be so sure you're still gay? I didn't hear you screaming rape the other night.
I know, okay? We walked in here tonight. I did not look at the hat check girl. I looked at the maitre d'.
Well, we can still live together as friends. We'll have an arrangement.
Carol, no.
Why not?
Because I don't trust you.
Come on.
Carol,
Good
you said we
instinct.
just go away as friends, remember? Then you said, oh, we'll just go to sleep, remember? Next morning.
I mean, he's walking you through it, but Carol is extremely pushy, manipulative. He has absolutely no reason to trust her at this point.
Morning, I woke up, I felt like Scarlett O'Hara if the Red Butler carried her upstairs.
That will never happen again. We'll get a big place. We'll both have our own rooms.
You have expectations.
I do not.
Oh, yes, you do.
No, Jody, really. I just want to be with you. I love you. And you said you loved me.
I do, but as a friend.
Well, then we should be together as friends. Hey, you can always lock your door. Get a German Shepherd to stand by.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Okay? Really?
Yeah, but I get to name the dog.
Excuse me, Jody?
Dennis.
I hope I'm not interrupting anything.
No, not at all. Carol, this is Dennis Phillips. Remember I told you?
I know.
Dennis, this is Carol David.
Hi.
Hi.
Listen, you mind if I join you for a drink?
No, have a seat.
So, how's your wife?
It didn't work out. She left me.
Oh, what happened? The quarterback couldn't complete the pass? Excuse me. I have to go to the powder room. I'll be back.
She's also a snarky bitch. I don't like her.
So you separated. What happened?
It was a disaster.
Why didn't you call?
I figured you'd be furious.
You were just afraid I'd say I told you so.
You wouldn't have said that.
Oh, yes, I would.
Listen, Jody, I made a terrible mistake. I'm sorry. You can laugh at me and tell me to get lost, but I've got to say it. I love you and I want you back.
Well, I'm back. Powder room's free.
Okay, so if the situation with the football player is going to be different this time, if he's going to be like honest about it instead of trying to pretend like he was before with this fake wife, then I think Jody should go back and be with him. But if he's going to keep it hidden and secret the way he did in the beginning, then it's not a good relationship for Jody. But I'm hoping that they can be open and honest and he can go back now and be with Dennis and just live his truth. I'm hoping they're setting that up for season 2. That gets me really excited for season 2.
What are you doing?
I'm cooking breakfast.
Too much salt. Jessica.
No, now, Benson, I want to cook breakfast and
Still
I want
going.
you to eat with us and not serve.
What are you talking about?
We're all going to have breakfast together this morning, like one big happy family.
Is Mr. Tate gonna be there?
Yes,
I don't want to eat.
now, Benson. They said that the jury might come in this morning, and, well, of course, I know I'm not going to be found guilty because I'm innocent. But just in case, I want to cook one more meal. I want to cook it, and I want you to eat with us. Please?
Well, just this once.
Morning, Mom.
With all
Morning,
that
darling.
salt.
Benson,
Hi, Billy.
I'm fixing one of your favorite breakfasts this morning.
What's that?
Waffles?
It's not one of my favorites.
I could have sworn it was. What is that you're eating, Billy?
Frozen Snickers. That's one of my favorites.
Put that thing away. You go upstairs, get dressed. Breakfast will be ready when you're finished.
Okay.
I also freeze candy bars.
Benson,
Mm-hmm.
if something should...
Don't worry. I take care of him just fine.
Actually, I have a frozen Heath bar in my freezer right
Besides,
now.
I'm gonna have him to eat.
Morning, Daddy.
I've got it. I've got a plan that will work. And freer this time. The trouble before was I didn't have air support.
Come on, Major, let's get you out of them fatigues. Get you into some parade dress.
Oh, I love a parade.
Morning, darling. How's your cold?
Better.
You sleep well?
Fine. You?
Fine.
I'm making waffles.
I see.
I love waffles.
So do I.
I knew somebody in this house liked waffles. Waffles. I even loved the name. When I was little, I used to love to put things inside of each little waffle compartment. You know, like a button in one, a piece of jewelry in another. When I was little, it used to drive my mother crazy. Oh, Chester, I'm so scared. It just all suddenly hit me. It suddenly hit me what could happen. I'm so scared.
Nothing's going to happen, Jess. I promise. I won't let it. I love you far too much to let anything happen to you.
Chester.
God's sakes, don't cry into the batter. You've put enough salt in there already.
I cannot stand this waiting.
Why, Mr. Malou, you've been through this so many times, I should think you'd be used to it by now.
This is different
How so?
because this time I'm in love with the defendant.
Ah. Mr. Malou, I am the defendant.
At first, I thought you were a lunatic. Then as I got to know you, I thought you were the most outrageous, impossible woman I'd ever met. Now I find you the most original and delightful.
I can see right through you. You're just saying that to divert my attention so I won't worry about the verdict. I bet you say that to all your clients.
I don't.
Well, of course you don't say it to your male clients. Although it would certainly divert their attention.
If they find you guilty and put you away, I don't know what I'll do. But if they find you innocent, you won't need me anymore. Jessica, I'm in love with you.
No, Chester. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's uncomfortable
Chester,
and
the
completely
hustle.
out of nowhere.
That's it. Loosen up. Come on, Chester. Come on, don't be a stick in the hay. Watch Mr. Malou. Come on, we're dancing our troubles away. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hustle. Hustle.
Miss Knight, if you and the Pips are ready, the jury's coming in.
Oh, Jess. Mary. Oh. Jessie. Well, what's the matter, Mary? Mary?
I think she's trying not to cry.
Why?
Because her mascara will run and she'll look like a raccoon.
Why is she trying not to cry?
Mary, you keep that up, you're going to get the hiccups. You see, she gulps a lot of air. Last time she hiccuped for 8 hours.
Mary, why are you crying or not crying?
She's worried about the verdict there, Jessica.
Is that it, Mary? Is that... Oh, silly Mary. Silly. Come on now. Sit down. Everybody sit down. Mary, listen. You listen to me. I made an appointment to have my teeth cleaned tomorrow. Now, do you think that I would actually do that if I were going to be found guilty? No. So you cheer up, huh? Okay. Everything's going to be fine.
They're not smiling.
Who?
The jury.
Oh, Mary, juries never smile. Juries and gamblers, they got to keep straight faces. No, really, they test before they allow them to serve. They tickle them. If they laugh, they're out.
What do you think, Daddy?
I think if this isn't over soon, I'm going to throw up.
The court is now in session. Judge Anthony Petrillo presiding. Everybody, please rise.
Y'all think he's related to Sophia Petrillo? I didn't catch the last name the first time.
All right, be seated.
He has a power here, bailiff.
Face the jury. Has the jury reached a verdict?
Yes, Your Honor, it has.
Winkler. Will the foreman please read the verdict?
Your Honor,
The jury finds the defendant, Jessica Tate, guilty as charged of murder in the first degree.
Really?
No, I'm innocent. I'm innocent.
So they're ending the first season by putting her in jail?
Jessica Tate, you've been found guilty by a jury of your peers. We are remanded in custody till I pronounce sentence upon you.
I'm innocent.
Jessica Tate did not kill Peter Campbell. One of these 5 people did.
Chester, Jody, Corinne, Benson,
I'm innocent.
or Bert. We know it's not Benson. We know it's not Jody.
Killed Peter Campbell.
Okay. We know it's not Benson. We know it's not Jody. It's probably not Bert. He has absolutely no motive. But Corinne and Chester both have the exact same motive. Peter was sleeping with Jessica. I still say it was Chester, but I'm fucked up by the fact that the jury came back with a guilty verdict on Jessica, because it doesn't seem logical that it would have been her, or that the jury would have found that it was her. I don't know if there's anything else to be said on this episode. Let me look at the time. There's a couple seconds. Hold on.
Soap is videotaped in front of a studio audience.
Oh, okay. Okay, so that is it for season 1 of Soap. They ended it on a cliffhanger, so we have to watch season 2 now to see how they resolve the cliffhanger. We know now for a fact that Jessica did not do it, because they said in the end thing, Jessica Tate did not kill Peter, but one of these people did. I know for a fact that it cannot have been Benson or Jody. Those two are the joke, because one's gay and one's black. They already verified that those are just the joke suspects. I'm trying to figure out where Bert would have a motive. But we will watch season 2, probably starting next week. I'm going to take a couple of days off of being recorded and get my mental state situated. But we will be watching season 2 pretty soon to be finding out who actually killed Peter Campbell.